Hello, my name is Julie, and I am on a health journey. And I have a cat. And yes, I woke up with a pretty bad case of the what ifs. I did. But then who came bouncing into my face? Fernicus the cat. And I was able to get up and get moving, and I did 4 baskets of laundry folded. I had a mountain of laundry in my room waiting for me, and I got all of that folded and then got more laundry going. And for this one moment, there's nothing to even hope for. There will be more. So let's just enjoy it while it lasts. But for this moment, I'm caught up on laundry. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And that's because this kitty just came and said, howdy do. Good morning. Sorry, I just had coffee. So I'm not giving up the coffee. Does it cause some of my indigestion? Yeah. Am I quitting it? No. When in times of difficulty, it is important to hold on to those things that, even if they cause other problems for you, they bring you enough joy and comfort to make it worth it. For instance, case in point, the cat and the coffee. I'm allergic to the cat. Very allergic to the cat. But she brings me so much comfort. And the coffee, it upsets my stomach. But it makes me happy. So, I have been fighting the what ifs this morning and last night. Lots yesterday, because yesterday was really tough. The pain yesterday in my belly, my tummy, it's horrible. And get ready for graphic details. Blood clots. So many blood clots. I almost went to the emergency room, but it finally let up. It finally eased up. But old black blood clots. Bigger than I've had before since this journey started. It was very painful and scary. I was like, if I go in, what's even going to happen? What are they going to do for me? And then knowing that I see the specialist on Monday, I was like, if I were to start just free flow bleeding, then I would go in, or if I just absolutely could not handle the pain, then I would go in. But I didn't. It took 3 tramadols, 2 muscle relaxers, and a gabapentin, and that took the edge off the pain. It was bad. It was really bad. But we are on the cusp of getting some answers. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hi there. Hello, my name is Julie. And I have been dealing with some pretty rotten digestive problems for the last few months, and going through the tedious, painful diagnostic process, painfully slow, very frustrating diagnostic process. Had a endoscopy, the one that goes down your throat, a few weeks ago. That showed gastritis in my stomach. Had a CT scan last week that showed thickening of the walls of the sigmoid colon. That's like the end of your colon, right before the exit. And Monday, I get to see the specialist, and most likely have a colonoscopy later in the week or the next week. Hopefully just, God, as soon as possible. Here's hoping, guys. Now, this is something we can absolutely hope for, that the guy will, whatever they're called, gastroenterologist, that he'll have an opening soon and be able to get me in there and figure this thing out, because going crazy. And tomorrow we're supposed to take our family and two of Mariah's very best friends on an adventure as part of her birthday week celebration. Yes, we do weeks, sometimes months of birthday celebrations in this house. It's just a thing. It's a thing we do. And, oh, also these headaches. Oh my God. They're like neck and headaches. The pain, just goes all the way up on the sides. And I don't know if that is related to all of this or not, but they get really bad up here. Yeah, I haven't taken any of my comfort meds yet today. I just barely got everybody to school and had my coffee. I need to get dressed. Well, not dressed. I did get dressed. I have my baby Yoda. I did get dressed. I just need to get put together, brush my hair, all that stuff. But especially because today I have a live stream. And I'm doing my live stream today, damn it. But I needed to drive the kids to school, so I hadn't taken any meds yet. But it's time. It's definitely time. But I wanted to journal first. And let's talk about the tough stuff for 2 seconds. The what ifs. There are so many what ifs. Because not all of you know, but I'm sure some of you do, that I watched my daddy die from cancer. I watched him die. I watched him die from cancer, and it was awful. That was a horrible thing. Most likely, well, I can't even say most likely because I don't know, but for sure, it'll end up being ulcerative colitis. For sure, right? Because fits all the markers. The problem is there's the same markers, the same symptoms for ulcerative colitis as there is for colon cancer. They're the same. Almost exactly. I don't know if I can even put this video up. Yeah, why not? I said I was going to be open on this channel about this. I hate what ifs. I hate waiting for answers. I hate it. I've been doing my very best to be positive and optimistic. But of course, when you are in increasingly terrible pain and you're not able to play dolls with your daughter, or you can only shoot hoops with your son for 5 minutes before the pain is too much. Or you had to take so much pain medicine that you don't even know what the hell is going on. hard. It's just hard. And the looks on my husband's face and my kids. And then having to tell my family, because they don't watch this channel. Other than, I think my mother-in-law is the only one in my family that watches this. But I mean, in my side of the family, they don't. I don't think they even know I have this channel. But having to tell all of them, I mean, I have a huge family. A couple of them already knew that I've, been talking to on a daily basis about this, but having to tell everybody else that was also there watching my daddy die from cancer, having to tell them what I'm going through right now and just wanting to prepare them. I had debated. It was actually Olivia talked me into telling them, because we were talking about how I didn't feel like all of my siblings or my mom, like everybody wasn't prepared for what was happening with my dad. And you can never really be prepared for that. But we had 2 years of fighting. And during that time, I got myself ready. I accepted that he was going to die. And I got myself ready for it and did everything I could to make sure he knew that I loved him. And I prepared myself for it. And I don't think everybody did. And I didn't want to tell them because I didn't want to put them through unnecessary worry, and I thought, well, we'll just wait until we have a definitive answer. But then Olivia, she's so smart and so just in tune, and she pointed out, Mom, you need the support. And that's true. And B, don't you want to give them the chance this time to be ready, to prepare themselves for not me dying, but for, bad news or something. And she was right. And yeah, I've talked with her. She's almost 16. She needs to know what is going on. But I spoke with her about it in a very optimistic, positive, team spirit kind of way, that whatever happens, we'll do what we have to do, whatever we have to do. We'll do whatever we have to do. And we don't give in easy. So I did finally tell each of my family members. And I was glad I did. Our family has been through so much in the last few years. My niece passing away and one of my siblings having cancer and my mom having several near-death situations. Lots of stuff. My brother, another brother nearly dying, several of them getting COVID really bad, and all these things. My Lulu being sick, so sick, who's now doing so much better. So much better. She's even going to school again. It's amazing. So at least there's not, that still right now. I mean, we'll deal with her stuff for the rest of her life, but at least, knock on wood, at least we're doing okay in that department. My siblings were all very supportive and kind, and we'll get through it. I'm grateful to have their support, and my mom. It is very helpful. But it also hurts knowing that this hurts them, that it brings them another thing to worry about. And most likely, right? Most likely, it'll just end up being an inflammatory situation. And we'll take some steroids, and we'll figure out which foods are bothersome, and we'll, whatever, maybe cauterize something inside to stop the bleeding. But what if? But what if? Right? Oh, I hate those fucking what ifs. I was telling James, my husband, I wanted so bad for them to find something on the CT scan. I needed them to find something. I needed validation. I had this horrible fear, because this happened so many times, that they were going to say, oh, everything was normal. That's how the process went in trying to figure out that my gallbladder was bad. All these tests coming back saying, normal, normal, normal. And you just feel crazier and crazier. And they give you that look, that patronizing, condescending bullshit look. I was so scared that it was going to come back normal. And so finding out that, oh yeah, they actually did find something. That's not supposed to be there. That thing, that's not supposed to be there. That's not normal. That was so validating. And it just was wonderful. Until it wasn't wonderful anymore, and I started thinking about it too much, and then it was like, oh my God, there's something there. That's not supposed to be there. I am doing the best I can to stay busy, to stay positive, to stay grateful, all of that stuff. And I'll put on a happy face for my live stream, and I'm sure within 10 minutes of the live stream, I'll actually mean it. I'll feel it, and it'll be wonderful. But that's not what this channel is about. This channel, I don't have to. This channel, we can explore the dark side. The dark side, and I've got Baby Yoda! Oh, God, that was but so bad that it was good. So bad that it was good. On here, I can be a mess. My hair not brushed, my teeth not brushed. And we can just talk shit. Huh, Diane? Talk about shit. Because real life has real struggles. It's a burpiness from that coffee. It's worth it. It's worth it. This is real life. My real life. I'm not an actor. Though I am very dramatic. But this is my real life. And I am tormented by the what ifs. but trying to not let my kids be tormented by the what ifs. And that's tricky. That's really hard. I can't help my husband. He's a grown-up. He knows what's going on, and he has fears, and I cannot alleviate those. But for my kids, I have to try. So we talk about it, but we don't drag it out. When I can tell that they don't need to talk about it anymore, or they're getting distracted, great, perfect. Let's go on to something else. But trying to keep the dialogue going, make sure that channels are open and, we can talk about it, but we don't have to talk about it. You know what I mean? I hate waiting. This is going to be the longest weekend ever. And the thing is, it's not like the weekend ending is going to fix it, because I'll go and see the specialist, but it's not like we're going to get a colonoscopy that day. Wouldn't that be crazy? No, that wouldn't, because you have to do the prep. Fucking prep. I've had a colonoscopy back when they were figuring out what was wrong, and it ended up being my gallbladder. Yeah, one of the million tests that they did was a colonoscopy. So I know how miserable that is. The lemon lime, it's not the worst thing in the world. And honestly, for me, the prep, it's not fun, but I'm so used to shitting my guts out on the regular that, eh. It is what it is. So yeah, I'll see him on Monday, but then it'll be more waiting, Still, this weekend, God, because we're supposed to go do this celebration thing for my daughter. I'm going to try to be in the garden a lot today. The gardens, I have so many, and I love them, but God, that's the other thing, is I am not going to be able to take care of them. I'm going to have to rope the kids in on this, because even if it doesn't end up being the worst case scenario, I don't know. I'm done talking about it. This is my journal. Hopefully it helps someone else. If not, it absolutely is helping me. So thank you. I'm going to go brush my teeth.